Hi everyone, welcome to MAT 6312, Principles of Child and Adolescent Development. This is Dr. Miller. I am really excited to work with you guys this semester. I have been teaching a similar course to undergraduates for the last 5 years, and so now I've moved to graduate level, similar topics. Higher level, but very similar content, and so I'm really excited to talk about how how we can teach developmentally appropriate strategies to our students. These various learning theories, how can we apply them in the classroom? How can we use practical strategies day in and day out, but that are also supported by theory? And so throughout the semester, we'll be talking about various theorists. And so my two big goals for this course, I want you to leave this course. I want the takeaway feeling that you can discern how to developmentally how to teach, use strategies that are developmentally appropriate for your students. And I also want you all prepared for the PLT, the Praxis PLT, the Principles of Learning and Teaching, because there is a section on the PLT on learning theories. I think it's titled Learner Development. And so all of these theories, all of these theorists who we're going to be talking about this semester, I promise you will see them again on the PLT. So I would definitely keep the textbook. I would definitely keep any resources from this semester because you will definitely see it again. I'm going to go through how the Blackboard Shell is set up and the syllabus and my expectations for the course. As you can see on the left-hand corner of the screen, the syllabus is located here. And it's also located in the online classroom. This is where all of our modules are. They are listed by date, and so goes all the way down to the end of the semester. And I'm going to start with Module 0 because there is something that is due on August 26th, by August 26th. And so as we go through here, let's first take a look at the syllabus for our course. So there is one required textbook. It's Educational Psychology Theory and Practice. And so please go ahead and purchase that textbook. I think it's also available as an ebook. So if you would prefer to purchase it as an ebook, you can. And you also need to purchase, if you are an MAT student, you need to purchase a subscription to Chalk and Wire because there is a key assessment that you will be submitting to Chalk and Wire at the very end of the semester. So let's go ahead and scroll down. I'm going to highlight just the major components of this course. Here's our course outline. I provided each topic. So each module is each week of the semester. So I have topics labeled for each of these. There is no field experience required. Here are the assignments that I broke down for you. And so notice that our assignments are weighted. Some assignments do carry more weight than others in the class. And so our key assessment, our big assignment at the very end of the semester, is your philosophy of teaching. You are going to tell me, when you think about your future classroom, what theorists support the way that you plan to teach, the way that you plan to carry, the way that you plan to create the atmosphere in your class. And so that's going to be 30% of your grade. There is a lesson analysis that you will complete that is worth 20% of your grade. We have several other assignments that are worth 10% of your grade. And then I have all other weekly assignments because throughout the semester you may have a discussion post that you may have to write. You may have a Zoom conference meeting that you'll have to complete with a partner. You may have a Flipgrid video that you'll have to complete. So all of those other weekly assignments, I kind of combine them all into 20% of your grade. So all of those together is going to cover the last 20% of your grade. So those are the assignments in a nutshell. And so let us, and also one more thing, late assignments are penalized 10% of the final score per day that the assignment is late. And so just to know, I do accept late assignments, but if it's a 100-point assignment, if it's one day late, you will be penalized. You will be deducted 10 points from that score. So that's the syllabus, and here is the course calendar. Let's take a look at that. So here's the course calendar for the semester. I have the due dates for each of your assignments. Here's the modules, and then I broke down, here are the readings for your assignments for each module, and then here are the assignments listed. And notice I put a note at the bottom. It says assignments typed in bold carry the most weight in this course and will take longer to complete than the other assignments. So just keep that in mind. So notice I did highlight those that take longer. Those that take longer and carry more weight. Sorry about that. I had to pause for a second. I don't know if you all heard in the background, someone said mom. And so I'm at home right now with my 3 kids. I have a 5-year-old, a 7-year-old, and an 8-year-old. My 8-year-old's about to be 9. And so I have to go and run off and take care of something real quick. But back to the course calendar. So again, those assignments that are in bold, or those assignments that carry the most weight, it will take longer than other assignments. One assignment that I would recommend that you do ahead of time, because you can do this even if you want to at the very beginning of the semester, the suicide prevention training. If you go to Module 13, it will give you specific instructions on how to complete that. This training is required as part of our College of Education. You have to have this completed before you graduate, and so we have an agreement with Arkansas Ideas, where you can get an account created through Arkansas Ideas and take and complete this certification online through Arkansas Ideas. And so once you complete it, first you have to actually contact them, tell them that you're in the course. Those step-by-step directions are in Module 13, but all you have to do is contact them. They'll give you, I think, maybe a login, and then you can complete it, and then you'll upload your you can then upload your training certificate online. Sorry about that. For some reason, I accidentally clicked out of our Blackboard shell. Let's go back into Module 0. Okay, so here's the textbook. Again, you can get it in print or as an ebook. 2 things that you do need to complete by August 26th. Here's a Flipgrid, introduction Flipgrid that you'll need to complete by going to this link, answering these questions. So short introduction video, and then also a quiz showing that you've gone through everything in Module 0, you've read through everything, and it just kind of quizzes you, asking you where things are located, etc., etc. So that's Module 0. And let's just take a look at the format for each of these modules. So typically you'll have you'll have an assigned reading, and then you'll have an assignment. So Module 1 is a little bit shorter. Module 2, let's look at Module 2, because Module 2 is typically, Module 2 is typically what your modules will look like. You'll have some type of assigned reading. You'll have chapter 2, these particular pages, and there's going to be lecture videos in most of these modules. I won't say all of them, but I will say most of them. So if you look into the lecture video folder, here are 2 short videos, well actually 3. So these videos discuss Piaget, and then here's the PowerPoint that coincides with that particular lecture. And so I have to, using Screencast-O-Matic, I can only record in increments of 15 minutes, so which is why I have multiple videos here. So each module, or most modules I should say, will have lecture videos that go with them. You may have additional videos that I have included, and then you'll have some type of assignment. And so just to give you a heads up, I think the first few modules have lectures already embedded. I'm still currently working on lectures, and so I want to say I have lectures up to maybe modules 4, and so all the way into September. So I am still currently working on those. So if you look further into the semester and notice that there aren't any lectures, it will get there very soon, within the next couple of weeks for certain. So I think that's pretty much it in a nutshell. Again, I am really excited to work with you guys this semester, looking at the syllabus again. My contact information is on top. Email me anytime. Email is the best way to contact me. If it's really urgent, feel free to call my cell phone number, send me a text message. That is completely fine. My office phone is probably the what you'll have the most difficulty contacting me with, just because I'm in and out quite frequently in my office. So if you have anything, feel free to contact me, and I'm really excited to work with all of you guys this semester. Thanks so much.